Yeah, I'm still trying to work everything out. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? My speakers are still a little messed up, so it's kind of hard for me to tell what I'm doing. I'm still trying to get a good live stream set up here. Whoops. Thought I had that set up on auto. Whoa. That one was bad. Yeah. This is the second time I've live streamed on YouTube here. So I'm not quite sure which I like better, YouTube or Twitch. But going pretty good over here. Been feeling kind of sick, honestly. But other than that, doing pretty good. Like, it's been a rough last couple days, honestly. Monday and Tuesday, I couldn't hardly breathe. Like, my voice felt like my voice was going out. But I've been having a good time over here in Final Gear, though. Which visuals you talking about? Is there any other audio coming through, or is it just my voice? Is it just my voice? No audio, no nothing? There we go. That might be better. No audio. Okay. Let me try to adjust that. I'll probably have it muted. Let's see here. Yeah, I have it muted. That better, guys? Yeah, no, Final Gear is great. I've been having an awesome time with this game. I think it was Athens. I think you suggested it. This game's a lot of fun. What's really funny about this game is like if you compare it to Evertale, it is truly more like a harem game, I guess. They have like a marriage system and all sorts of stuff. But it's not like lewd. I don't know how to describe it. A lot more waifus. It's all waifus, actually. But yeah, it's fantastic. I'm still trying to grind out to get the what's it called? Like the in-game stuff. I'm trying to get to the second stage because then you can get like higher level chips. But yeah, it's funny because like it's like they have like a legit marriage ceremony and stuff. It's hilarious. But the artwork is fantastic, and it's not like everything in Evertale just feels like fan service, I guess is how I would put it. Like the summon I'll probably do some summons here in a bit. Once I'm just trying to grind out some of my dailies and get them fixed, but I'll show you the summons here in a minute. Paperclip, if you haven't seen them, it's hilarious. The game definitely knows their target audience. Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's just not a whole lot to do in Evertale Sonics. Like you really have to like make up stuff to do, really. Like I like what you do, the one-on-one stuff. That's cool. That's really cool. Well, the thing is like if coming out with like more units would be fine. Okay, so take a game like Epic 7, right? Epic 7 comes out with units all the time. Way more units than they release content, but they have pre-established content for those units to be used in. Like if Evertale had RTA like it used to, like a draft style PvP, then having all these units come out would make sense. But like having all these units come out with hardly anything to do with them just doesn't make sense to me. They should be focusing on like other things. Yeah, some of those banners are brutal. Like I feel like the game knows which character you want and it just holds out. Just it knows. Zigza knows. Yeah, this is what the summons look like, basically. So when you summon, they that's how it works. So like in these stages, you actually can farm certain units. That's one thing I like about this game. So one thing I like about this game over Evertale, for example, is some of these stages you can grind units, and some of them are SSR units. So you can actually go really far in this game free to play. Obviously, you know, putting money into it will give you an advantage, but you can go a long way in this game free to play. And actually, one of the units that's completely free and just a rare character, she's like one of the top meta tank units, Solveig. She's a beast. Yeah, here, I'll show you in a minute. Like this character right here, she's a beast. And she's a R character, but you can evolve your Rs and your SRs to SSRs. Like I wish Evertale had a system like this. That would be awesome. It'd give you something to grind and do, even if it's not like super effective or whatever, but I mean, yeah. Yeah, oh no, all the artwork in this game is great. Like even the regular like common, like the green, they look great. You know? They look awesome. Like that is just like a character I will never use. But she looks great. Yeah, we'll wait for a little. Well, actually, what all do I need to do? Oh yeah, let's go ahead and accelerate it a couple times just to get that out of the way. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would suggest looking into it, especially if you're looking for like another kind of game to play. This is definitely fill your time for a while. And from what I've gathered, uh, certain characters will get like a UR form, and some characters will come out as UR. I think there's a Morgan, I think is one of them, is going to be a UR when she comes out. But I know Rin and Tasia, they get a UR upgrade. And from what I hear, Rin's, or from what I read, I guess, Rin's UR form is like legit OP. Which rank are you talking about? Evertail? What rank am I? What, the arena rank in Evertail? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, Final Gear hasn't released their PvP yet. They haven't released that yet. I have no idea what that's going to look like. I haven't even looked into it to see what it's going to be. I'll show you my my overall ranking in just a second. But yeah, here's another cool thing. See if I can look it up. Where is it at? Am I going crazy here? There it is. So in this game, you actually get kind of like a little. I've yet to actually get Snowy from this. I keep summoning in the Snowy banner and getting Viorate or Elizabeth. But I still think it's kind of cool that you do get like a small bump. So as you can see, I get like a slightly higher chance at getting Snowy, and the SSR rate is 2.5%, which is really nice. And you can summon 4 at once. I like that as well. You have to pay crystals, I think, to get all 4. We'll do a couple more real quick. And I think that'll finish out my battle pass, guys. So let's go ahead and summon some more. Actually, who I seem to get the most, the SSR that I've gotten the most out of this like standard recruitment banner is Nova. Like, I've gotten so many Nova copies. But here's my rank. I just made it under rank 90. I'm at 89 right now. I know this ain't gonna last long, but yeah. I'm so close. I feel like I could probably jump up. If I could get some good luck, I could jump up into the 70s until all these guys start wailing again. But yeah, that's where my strength is at right now. Hey Shadow, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know how I'm at 89. My power hasn't changed. Somebody dropped a rank and I just moved up. Like, I've been focusing way too much on my Rin. Like, just because I want to see her at 100,000 power. I love Rin. She's my favorite character. She's so fun to use. Yeah, I keep messing up my chat window. So. Oh, there it is. I can see you guys again. Yo, there it is. I messed it up again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I gotta fix my sound system on my computer. So you'll have to tell me if things are too loud or not. As far as I know, it's available on Android. Because I play it on BlueStacks, so it should be available on Android. I actually finally downloaded BlueStacks 5. Favorites. Let's go. Yeah. You should be able to download it on your phone. I have it on my iPhone, and I usually just play it on PC though. I'm pretty positive it's available on Android though, because like I said, I play it on BlueStacks. It's kind of a big download though. Like if you're comparing it to Evertail. I'm not sure what all you play on your phone. What games do you play on your phone, Sonics? Besides Evertail, I'm curious. I will say one thing I do like about this game is the manual mode. The manual mode's really fun to play. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how. Like, here, I'll just do it. I'm not sure how it works very well on phone, but yeah, on. It is so much fun on the computer, because you can play everything with your fingertips on a keyboard with WAS and D. It's a heck of a lot of fun. It really is. Yeah, manual. The thing about manual in this game is there's actually some solo stages. I don't know if you guys have seen some of those, but there's like some challenge stages and some solo stages that you can do once you're like level 60, and manual really helps out in those stages. I think I can auto the easier one now, but the harder one I still have to manual, because the manual AI can be kind of dumb. Even if you have it on the evasion mode, I can't tell you how many times that I've had it on evasion mode and they just walk right into a stun. It's frustrating. It really is. Go ahead and turn that off. Usually I just let the auto do its thing, because at these low levels, I mean, there's no sense. There's no sense in manualing it and just tiring out your fingers. But Rin's her animation, like where she just does like her ultimate or whatever you want to call it, is so awesome. I like it so much better than Tasia's. That is so awesome. But she is much more RNG based. So if any of you guys like start playing this, you won't be able to get Rin or Tasia. They were special banners. I'm sure there'll probably be a rerun eventually, but you can't get them now. I think Ayakujo can appear in some of the banners, but the two characters that I'm using at the moment, they're gone. Yeah, I'm definitely a lazy player, honestly. I auto everything in Evertail too. Until I don't have, until I like, usually EX 9 or 10 or whatever the last stage is. Sometimes I'll even auto it if I know I can just power through it. Yeah. I forgot about that. That is correct. They are in the pool. Just you can't get their mech. That is correct. Yeah. So I was a little off on that. I do remember them being in the pool. You're right. But having a pilot without their custom mech is kind of useless. One thing I dislike about this game is you have to have a character before you can have their banner unlocked. Well, not the banner, but the background. Like when you I have Aya's background that you get from the event, but since I didn't get her, I can't use that background. It makes me sad. It's such a cool looking background. But it's probably overused. Like most people probably use that CGI background. I'll probably end up pulling again on Rin, because if I'm understanding it correctly, you're not able to buy enough sequence cores that you're going to need like fully. Yeah, I haven't got her either, and honestly, my Viola is still at 4-star. So like I don't have a good healer at all. That's a thing that's really holding me back in this game. It's really holding me back that I don't have a good healer. So I've just been running Rin and Tasia, Snowy and Solveig, and I've been powering through it that way, but without a good healer, some of the more challenging stuff, I just die too easy. See, she's only 4-star, but I messed up. Where is it at? I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and I accidentally used I accidentally used one of my sequences. Oh well. At least it was only one sequence. Personal story. All right. I wonder why it didn't. Oh, I think it's because oh, that's right. Because this is running on BlueStacks 5 now. That's why none of my auto stuff is remembered, because I'm on a different platform. So, like, none of the stuff that I normally do is saved because I switched over to BlueStacks 5. But I will say the game runs way better on BlueStacks 5 than it did on BlueStacks 4. Yes, I do believe there's supposed to be an update coming, and they're going to be adding another chapter into the Margaret's personal story. Yeah, definitely. The heals are a huge deal in the higher level content. Yeah, it's just without heals, you just can't. Your DPS just can't last long enough. Can you use streams on the Discord one day? I'd love to summon on your Discord for Evertel. Yeah, probably. Like, I haven't really looked into too much of that, and honestly, like, I got a lot going on right now, but I'm really trying my best to, like, really start doing more content. So that's what I'm working on, but it's been pretty rough lately. I'll get there though. Which dungeon are you talking about? The second weekly. Are you talking about the oh, like the area 2? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, no, it's all good, man. Like, I'm doing good. It's just my job, it's it takes a lot of my hours sometimes out of the day, so it really prevents me from doing as much as I want to do, unfortunately. So you're talking about hold on a second, because I haven't done any of these large scale in area 2. Is this what you're talking about right here? And from what I understand, this is the area that you really want to start farming when you can. I'm not quite there yet, because you get way better rewards, and the chips that you get are way better chips than you get in the first. That first stage only gives like the regular ones. I haven't quite. The only thing that I've done, I really kind of need to go through and try to complete some of the challenge modes. I've only completed one challenge mode. But from what I understand, you want to start farming area 2 as fast as possible, because their chips are way better. Yes and no, Sonics. Like, the channel makes money, I guess you could say, but not much, because right now it's just solely on ad revenue. And it hasn't even reached a payout yet, because you can't do a payout until you get $100. So I usually most of the stuff that I've used to upgrade the streams and the lighting and the mic and stuff just comes straight out of pocket for me. Yeah, I was kind of reading about some of the chips that you get, like the chip version 1s or whatever. They seem way better than these other chips. So I'm trying not to put too much resources into the chips I've got. But at the same time, limit breaking your chip from 1 to 2 does provide you with an additional substat, so that can be very helpful on its own. To get to, like, I don't know. I might need to break in to a couple of them so I can actually like farm area 2. Because right now I just don't have the strength to properly farm it. I'm just not there yet. Yeah, I might have messed up a couple of my chips. But it's all right. Live and learn. Yeah, having 3 secondary stats, like the last video that I made, I didn't really go too much into detail about it, but I mean, I feel like I should have talked a little bit more about it. But getting as many substats on your equipment is crucial for like maximizing your power. Yeah, Sonics. Dude, when I first started like making some of the Evertail videos, like the first 5 of my videos got struck down. YouTube did not like them. And what's weird is, like, when I go to monetize this game, like Final Gear, the monetization happens like that. And in all my Evertail videos, it takes like an hour for it to do all the ad checks. Eliminate all targets. Is this a... Yeah, this is a base one. So all I need to do is just deploy one. Yeah, just deploy one character. Put it on a base. And let them come to me. And good game. This is the one thing that was a big adjustment for me to this game over other like gacha games, is having to like kind of do that little mini game before the stage. But I've kind of grown to like it, honestly, especially once you get everything set up and automated. It's kind of nice. And I'm still not sure if I want to use Elizabeth over Snowy. I'm slowly building Elizabeth because she seems she she seems kind of better in some regards, so I'm a little split on that. Yeah, I have some Natasha gear on my Solveig. My Solveig never dies. I'll show you my Solveig stats here in a minute. My Solveig never dies. Like I was doing a heroic, I think it was a heroic conflict, and it was just it was just my it was just my Solveig by herself just shooting with her little shotgun. She's just like pew pew. um yeah, I participated in some beta testing. The main thing is like honestly like I don't necessarily need it. The job I have is good. It takes up too much of my time. If I could get to a place where I could do this full time, I would. Um like even if I was making less money. I mean, I would be making quite a bit less money. But I mean, money's not everything. I'm not sure how much I did. I can almost kill normal on auto, and I can deal up to like 50% on hard, and I think 5% probably 5%. Yeah, it depends, right, on hard. So like I can get up to I'm trying to think here. Excuse me. Uh I can't remember honestly. I know I can get up to at least 50% on hard, but it depends because sometimes my Rin is stupid and she just stands right in the way and dies like literally instantly, and then I only do like 5% damage because no one on my team really does damage other than Rin because I focused all my DPS on Rin. So when if she dies early, if my AI is stupid, she just dies and I don't do any damage. I just went ahead and I'll show you my stats here in a minute. I haven't completely optimized my stats because I really haven't had to, and I'm trying to hold on to my scatter modules because I don't want to waste them. I wasted a bunch early on, and so now I'm just kind of being a little more conservative with my substats. I focus on Rin. I focus mainly on attack and crit damage. So like when Snowy does the thing that lets my Rin ignore armor, I've seen my Rin hit up like on her special, hit upwards to like I think it's 250,000. It's absolutely nuts how hard she can hit. And that's kind of what I like about Rin over Tasia is that like lottery RNG aspect to her. Like sometimes she just does massive damage numbers, and it's so fun to watch because she can auto do her ultimate sometimes like 2 or 3 times in a row. So this is what my Solveig's wearing, if you're curious. It looks super ugly, but it works. She like this character right here just literally never dies. And then on top of that, she has this applies a shield and this, so when she dies she gains invincibility. So my Solveig just literally never dies. It's hilarious. And this shotgun, this lead range shotgun, she just spams her ultimate. Here's my Rin stats if you're curious. So I'm trying to get her crit damage up to 300%. Slowly working on that. But yeah, she's a powerhouse, man. And then my Tasia, I haven't really been working on her too much, so she doesn't have the greatest stats. But still, she's pretty strong. Oh no. I glitched out. Oh no, I glitched the UI. Oh well. Yeah, there it goes. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh well. It doesn't crash on me nearly as often, but it still crashes. I will say, BlueStacks in general seems to have been crashing a little bit more lately. Because even Evertail was crashing for me on BlueStacks 4. So BlueStacks 5 has been quite a bit better. What is your tech development look like on your Felix? Like, what have you been focusing on? I'm kind of curious. I've been focusing on battle prep. Yeah, I'm still stuck on I'm trying to get my Felix to level 8. I'm almost there. Cuz at level 8 I can get 10% mech attack, and that's going to be huge for my account. Yeah, I haven't tried Evertail on BlueStacks 5, but BlueStacks 4 it was starting to crash a lot. I'm not sure what was going on there. I noticed it wasn't just Final Gear, but Final Gear does seem to crash kind of often. Hopefully they can optimize that. Your expedition has 60% greater chance for reward. That's awesome. Yeah, I actually like the it's frustrating to me like that because I played Evertale before all the, 2.0 stuff, and it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with that game, and it's frustrating to me that these new games come out and they just have so much more content, like right out the gate, just so much more content. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Even the other game that Zigza has way more content than Evertale. It's like, what are they doing with Evertale? It makes no sense. So, let me ask you this, Athens. Do you have like all of your fondness level to level 5? Or how are you doing your fondness level? I leveled everything I have to 5, and now I'm slowly trying to get the rest of the people up to 10 for the sequence cores and stuff. Sorry, I'm starting with my team 1 and just kind of going down the line that way and just getting my fondness up to 10. Yeah, that's what I thought. It just seems like the best way to do it. Like, I don't know how I feel about Snowy's custom mech. It's cute, but it's kind of dumb at the same time. It fits her character art though. It's like a little hamster ball. It just looks. It just. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Like every time I see it, I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I like it or not. It is cute though, but like you look at all these other mechs and they look cool. They look so awesome, you know. And hers is just like a ball. Oh man. All right. I think I got a few more dailies to do. So many missiles. I actually used. I think I talked to you about this before, but yeah, I think on one of the Twitch ones. But yeah, I had to initially use Snowy for the one-on-one challenge because her missiles are homing, so you don't have to be anywhere near them to hit. And then once my Rin got strong enough, she just slaps. It's always fun to watch those meters just melt. I actually think I have her on my team 4, or I did at one point. Did at one point have her on my team 4. Which character is that? Yeah, I got her. I got her and her custom mech. But I'm not sure about the other one. This is my newest summon. She this Patricia, she reminds me of I don't know if you ever watched Bleach. She reminds me of Geen with like her eyes and her silver hair. That's who she reminds me of. Yeah, I don't think I have. I think Aida or whatever is the only one that I have. Might as well weight those counters down, I guess. Are R units worth the upgrade? Depends on the R unit. Solveig is totally worth it. Solveig's one of the best units in the game. Like hands down. She has a shield that here, I'll just show you. This skill right here grants all allies a shield and reduces their damage by 40% for 15 seconds. That's stupid. That's absolutely busted. For an like I love that it's just a regular R unit. I don't think it's worth just upgrading a bunch of them, because from what I understand, that you're gonna want. Where's the shop at? Hold on, I gotta figure out where I'm going here. From what I understand, you're gonna want to save them, because like these evolution coins are expensive, so you don't want to use them all. So like getting Solveig from R to SR, I think is only like 4,000 combat data. It's not that much. But to get her from SR to SSR is like quite a bit more. So trying to level something from R all the way to SSR is generally not worth it, and not all of the like blue characters have good kits. Some of them have good kits. As far as just wasting to evolve them, probably not. You're probably gonna want to wait on those. I'm trying to think of some R units that are actually pretty good. Let me go through and like some people use Esmeralda. Like she's decent if you don't have any healer at all. You can get her to 5-star, 6-star pretty easy, and you can use her for her skill 1, which it'll heal people equal to 33% or of the damage or whatever. So she's not bad. She can provide some healing for you, but overall Viola's better, and Smiley or whatever her name is usually that's generally the best healer in the game. I don't have her though, so I can't show you. And that's really the only two. It's the only two units that I can think of that stand out as far as just the blue units go. But Solveig is definitely worth it, for sure. because I think if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to look it up, but the like each evolution actually costs like multiple stages. I can show you after this. Like each evolution is like has stages, so each stage costs a certain amount of evolution tokens, and so it gets progressively more expensive from SR to SSR. So from like common to R to SR to SSR, it just keeps getting more and more expensive. So I would say save. It's not really worth it for most of them. It crashes after 10 minutes. Yeah, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how this would work on an older phone, honestly. The download seems pretty big too. It's not like Epic 7 big, but it is pretty large. Hopefully they fix some of the UI issues, because there are very clear UI issues. Like when you load up the base, the Felix, and stuff like that, there's clearly some loading issues going on. No, I don't think it'll break your phone, but there was like a, I guess you could call it an exploit, I'm not sure, but what a lot of players were doing was letting their computers and their phones run overnight while they had like a carry unit, like Rin for example, farm overnight one stage, because you could set up like an auto farm, and I went from like level 50 to level 60 in like overnight, and I got like 1,000,000 gold. It's hilarious. So I don't know if I would suggest doing that on a phone. I'll tell you another thing that I wasn't doing, that I should have been doing is I cleared out the Shadow of Corbero event, and like you can infinitely farm that event until you get to the very end, and once you claim the last prize pool, you can only do 10 stages at a time. You can't like infinitely farm it anymore. But I stopped farming it, and I shouldn't have done that, because even at 10 stages a day, it's still gold, quite a bit of gold you can get for doing it, and I just wasn't doing it, like a dummy. So now I have to make sure I remember to do that. But over here, like these personal instances, you can actually farm for certain people's custom mechs. Like this one right here is for Viorate's custom mech, and she's really good. Excuse me. She's a really good DPS and free to play. So you don't have to spend any money to get Viorate or her custom mech. You can just get them. And also Elizabeth, you can farm her too. These are two really free to play friendly characters. Yeah, so like I totally forgot I totally forgot that you get gold and like mech parts that you can use to augment. And I, for like a whole week, I didn't do the Shadow of Corbero because I just am an idiot. Oh well. That's life. I was missing out on so many like level 60 braced weapons and stuff because I just wasn't paying attention. That's another thing that I didn't really talk about, but yeah. Continue farming your Shadow of Corbereau. Get that gold. Gold is so important in this game. Like, I log on to Evertail and I have like 85 million gold. And I log on here and I have 0. You have to do it a single at a time. And not stack. Yeah, that's very true. It would be so much nicer if you could just stack all 10 in one go. That would be nice. Or if you could sweep it like the other event. I don't know why they put a sweep option in one event and not in the other. It just kind of makes no sense. Yeah, for real, Shadow. Like, I use gold for nothing. I have no limit breaks at all in Evertail. 0 limit breaks. Yeah, they really do need a sweep. It would make that so much less painless. I mean, honestly, like, it doesn't take me long to do it because like my team is strong enough to just, I mean, it does it in seconds, but still. Oh, so speaking of the friend points in Evertail, so I had I had 1 million and I spent it all, and now I'm back up to almost 800,000. It's so useless. Yeah, exactly, Athens. Like, it doesn't take long to clear. It's just, why is there not a sweep option? You put a sweep option in the summer event. Why is there not a sweep option in Corbro? Like, it just, why? Why is it not there? I don't understand. It just exists to infuriate the players, I guess. I feel like I never get Elizabeth doing this. I think I've gotten 2. I think I've gotten 2 from it. That's it. All right, what I got left? I think I got 1 more, right? Yeah, 1 more. Let's do another escort. Those go by pretty quick. But that's the thing about Evertail, though. Like with the gold, like I have a lot of people asking me, "How do you get gold? How do you have so much gold?" And I don't use it. That's how you get. That's how you get that much gold. You don't use it. Like, because for the vast majority of it, yeah, I mean, yeah, I could level up some of my characters to level 60 and stuff like that, but why? I don't use them. And a character at level 60 is basically the same as having a character at level 40 because they're gonna get one shot anyway. Yeah, it's there's really no gold sinks in Evertail. What's weird about Evertail, right, is for new players, gold is like impossible to get because they took out the gold farming event. But then for players like myself, I just sit around waiting for limit breaks. I can't spend gold on anything, so I just end up amassing an absolute crazy amount of gold. Yes, yes, Onyx. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. I have mixed feelings about the rogue event because like everything in 2.0 so far, if I'm being honest, has been nothing but a letdown. So I'm not really holding my breath on it. Like I want it to be great, but we'll see. If it's like a farming event, kind of like they had like a like Torghast in World of Warcraft or Palace of the Dead in Final Fantasy, or like the tower event in Epic 7. I don't know if you guys have played Epic 7, but like the tower event where you get different buffs and go through stronger and stronger challenges, that would be cool. I should do that, Athens. I should go buy like as much gold as I or items. Let's go buy a bunch of items for no reason. I haven't looked at the Discord, the Evertail Discord in a really long time. I have no idea. What's the UI look like? Does it look kind of good? Like, you know what they could do? I don't know. They could do a lot. I don't know. I was gonna say they could use gold as a way to like, I don't know, buy some upgradable items or something for your characters. I don't know. What Evertail needs is a way to get like, I don't know. They need a lot, honestly, because right now it's just very one-sided. If you're a whale, you're just way stronger than anybody else. It's like no hope at all. The Lucky Fountains help, but I don't know. There's nothing you're gonna do against an army of fully awakened. So if they like, if you could save up gold and then buy like some SSR dupes or something, I don't know. Maybe make a fellowship type thing that costs gold or something. I don't know. They need to do something because there's no gold sinks in that game. All right, moving on with our dailies. What else do I need to do? I think I can do another conflict zone. So like I'll do a hell one real quick. Yeah, I'll do a hell one real quick. And let's do this one here. And you'll see what I mean. If my Rin can survive, I'll do a decent amount of damage. I'm going to auto this one just for fun. And I'm going to put it on evasion. And there goes my Rin. She did. Yeah, she just stood right in it. If she doesn't die, though, I will actually do quite a bit of damage. I'll manual it next time so you can see. But yeah, my Solveig just, she never dies. It's hilarious. She face tanks so much damage. It's ridiculous. Yeah, no, the hell and heroic bosses, they're brutal, man. If you get caught, like they hit you so hard, it's ridiculous. It would just be helpful if like, okay, so the problem with the AI in this, I've noticed, is they will dodge the character animations if you have it on evasion, but they don't wait long enough sometimes. So they'll dodge and then they'll walk right into the right into the attack anyway. So this is what happens when my Rin dies on Hell. I do no damage. But if she doesn't die, I can get like 10 or 15%, which is what is that, like 8 or 10 million damage, something like that. So yeah, totally not worth it. Let me see if I can do it on manual and do it a little better. Hold on a sec. Oh, these are hard. There's no other Hell ones. No other Hell ones I want to try anyway. Well, okay. We'll just do hard, I guess. Maybe she'll survive this time. Mainly, like she needs to dodge that attack and not walk right into it like she just did. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Rin? See? What are you doing? I think she'll survive this time though. If my Solveig can get her to attack, she'll survive. And then once she starts getting her damage off and the Sakura marks up, it's game over. Like my damage is, yeah. So I got the shield up, so my Rin should survive this time. And you should start seeing like some actual damage happen. Yeah, there we go. Was that 150,000 per hit? Yeah. She's nuts. And then at this point, my Solveig will just spam her shields. Yeah, I think the hard boss has like 30 million HP, by the way. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Ooh, that was weak. That was unfortunate. She did it outside of the snowy window. That is very unfortunate. Oh well. That is super unfortunate. But yeah, if my Rin can last long enough to get that first Solveig a shield off, she won't die. I don't actually need heals as long as that happens. I might actually kill this boss. No. Well, maybe. Yeah, I beat him. Yeah. Rin is awesome. She's a little RNG, but she's awesome. Yeah, so I mean, it really all depends on whether Rin lasts long enough for Solveig to get a shield. Since I don't have a healer, it's important she survives until the first shield goes off. Once the first shield goes off, she's fine. That's a no-go. Oh no. I guess I'm just cursed with the 85 million gold. So I got a question. You might know this, Athens. After you get your gear here, does it matter what stage you farm? Because at that point, you're just farming it for augments, right? Like, so like you got all your Virates, all your Elizabeth, all the custom stuff. Does it matter what you farm? Because you're just going to be using it for augments, right? Because like what I've been doing is just going to Esmeralda stage and doing the hero version. Because that's the easiest one to do on hero. And it seems to drop plenty of level 60 purple items. All right, that's what I figured. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've just been going to Esmeralda's instance and then going on hero, because that seems to give like the most bang for your buck. Whoops. I didn't think that one up. Oh, so you're farming Elizabeth's mech? Because, I mean, I should probably be farming Elizabeth's mech to try to get better substats. But for now, I've just been doing this because I'm just farming for augment materials. Because I'm not in a position to be able to use Elizabeth yet. She's just not there. So I've just been using Snowy. Sonics, are you playing this game on manual right now? Is that what you're doing? This game is a lot to keep up with in manual mode. Yeah, that all makes sense. I think, I mean, you can use scatter modules to, once you have two pieces of gear or two substats, you can use scatter modules on both, if I remember correctly. So you can always go that route as well once you get the two substats. But I don't know if using a bunch of scatter modules is a good idea unless you're just spending a lot of money and you want to like just really go for it, you know, and not waste any time. Because one thing I've noticed, like with like the power jumps, like in this game, I really did like a big push because I wanted to get in the top 100, but I've noticed that people upgrade fairly quickly in this game. So if you're static for too long, like people are paying money and their power jumps are pretty impressive. So trying to keep up with them is really hard unless you're spending money. How long have you been playing the game, Sonics? I didn't, or did you just download it now? Hey, Barry. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Best optimized way to use scatter modules when you finish. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Because by that at level 5, you'll have all substats available, so you'll know what's what. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I've never actually played. Well, that's not true. I do play this game on my mobile phone every now and then, but usually I play it on the computer. But when I play it on the phone, I don't manual it at all. I don't like. This might sound stupid, but I don't like mobile games on phone. So if it adds the stat that you use the scatter module on it, does that stack or no? Like say you got a 10.5% attack and then the next one's like another 10% attack. Does that stack? That sounds like it might be strong. Dude, like if I'm using my phone, I'm not manualing nothing. I'll be honest. Like if I'm on phone, you can forget about manualing anything. I just find it really awkward to use on phone. Yeah. Let's go, Rin. I was trying to get her to get up to my max damage on that boss so you could see. The most damage I've seen her do by herself so far is 250,000 per hit. It gets insane. If all of the buffs line up just right and she gets enough of the Sakura marks and all that, it gets insane. Yeah, that's what I thought, Athens. Like stacking stats is probably pretty strong if it works that way. If they don't stack, then it's probably not worth it. So like if you could stack crit damage for example, that would just be stupid. But I haven't got that far yet. I'm probably going to be playing a little bit more conservatively because I've kind of already hit the goal that I wanted to hit. I screenshotted it. I'm rank 89. That's a screenshot for me. So now I can kind of focus on progressing my account like a little bit more properly. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, but again, that was mainly just to beef my Rin up because I love Rin. But T3 and T4, I was just trying to get them to 100,000 just so I could get on that leaderboard. But if we're being honest, T3 and T4 I do nothing with. They're just there for now anyway. It'll probably take me a month to hit Augment 5. Yeah. If I just stay steady with it, yeah, probably. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what we got. I want more Solvegs. I need more Solvegs. And the purple, I'm hoping I get more Violas. I messed up on my augments, actually, because I didn't realize on certain days you get augment all chips or whatever instead of like specific ones, and I kind of messed up those for two of my weeks on Saturday and Sunday, maybe 3, I don't know, but it is what it is. If you're augment 5 with your Tasia, like, your Tasia's got to be stupid strong. Yeah, I bet it does. Yeah, Tasia's ridiculous. Like, I'm not actually like, hold on a second. I'm not actually, I probably should have focused on Tasia, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I like Rin way better. She's just much more fun to use. And way further down the line, once she gets UR, she'll be busted and broken and all that good stuff, whatever you want to call her. So I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, Tasia right off the bat is definitely a better option to focus on. But you know, I like Rin better. The thing I love about Rin is it's like hitting the lottery, right? It's so RNG based. So when you hit the lottery with her just right, like her damage is stupid high. But yeah, I probably should have focused on Tasia first, but I just like Rin's overall aesthetic and everything just better. And I just like her gameplay better. I like the way she attacks and plays better. But you know, it's all. I'll probably eventually have my Tasia up there as well. So we'll just have to see. What I'm probably gonna try to do though is move my Tasia to Team 2 for now and try to level up a healer. I really would like to get Schmiley or whatever her name is, the zombie chick. But if I can't get her, I'll probably level up Viola because I really do need a healer. I'm going to need a healer in my Team 1. Okay, I did all my dailies. Daily missions. Did all them. Yep. So I think the only thing I really got to do left is just grind these out. Level 60 is the max, yes. Which is interesting because I notice a lot of gacha games stop at level 60. Didn't Epic 7 do that? When it first came out, it was level 60 or 65, something like that. A lot of these, I've noticed in this game specifically, a lot of the stuff caps off at level 10 specifically. That's like the cutoff level. You'll see like the level 10 cap in a lot of areas in this game. You know, the thing is Ayakujo is not, she's not a bad character, right? She's actually really strong. The problem with her is she doesn't hold a candle to Rin or Tasia. So, you know, when you compare her to like the other units at the end game, she's just weak. Yeah, exactly, Athens. Exactly. No, she's not equal at all. But like I said, she's a strong character, you know, but I mean, you could use Virate instead. And she's free and easier to get and easier to gear. Probably do higher damage. Oh yeah, I should have this on. I should have that on free mode. I think Aya's I'm not the biggest fan of her, and I think it's probably because she's super popular. She is very well designed though. But because of that, just like everybody loves her, so I'm just kind of like, eh. Hey, welcome excuse me, welcome Armando to the stream, buddy. Yeah, I'm enjoying the game a lot too. I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, her design, like her overall aesthetic and design, I actually like it better than Tasia, but Rin for the most part is my favorite. And if you've seen like the UR version like of Rin, it looks awesome. Like it just looks amazing. I'm trying to think of the other character I like a whole lot. But yeah, Aya's really good. Her design's really, all the artwork in this game is really good actually. I have no reason to buy it because I don't own Aya. I didn't get her. I joined this game late. Lucky for me, when I joined the game, they had extended the banners like one more week. So I was able to hurry up and snatch up Rin and Tasia. But I was like, I wasn't going to be able to get all three. And Aya just didn't seem like worth it at all. I thought about summoning for her, but I mean, if you've seen any of my summon videos, you know I'm not lucky, and it would probably take me to like the 8th summon to get Aya. So I didn't even try, man. I didn't even try. That was definitely the one thing that was nice about Aya's banner, is if you could get lucky and pull her really quickly, you didn't have to go all the way with the banner. But another reason why I didn't really care to pull for her is because I do still have that small percent chance that she'll just randomly spook me, you know what I mean? And she might just show up. So fingers crossed. And then I can finally use that CGI backdrop that I can't use. It's just like you said, sitting there in my bag just collecting dust. That is what it is. But yeah, I wish they would change that in this game. If you got a backdrop, you should just be able to use it. Like, why do I need the character? I farmed for it. I don't know. Like, the one thing about Aya, if I'm not mistaken, is she's in the other banners, right? Or I think all of them are in the banners. Didn't we talk about that? All of them are still. Are they? Hold on. Where is it at? Yeah. So you can still get them. You just can't get their custom mechs. But if you get Aya, it doesn't matter because you can get her custom mech. Greetings, Tiffy. Glad to have you in the stream. Welcome to the stream. All the way from Okinawa. That's awesome. So you've been playing for 4 weeks. Who's your favorite character? The reason why they... I mean, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. But I don't have to like it. Doesn't the... Anyway, what I was wanting to look at is on the pilot recruitments. Don't they have different... Yeah, they have slightly different rates. But you can only get Schmiley from the special recruitment banner if I'm remembering correctly. And I think that's right. Yeah. Aya. Yeah, see, that's what we were just talking about. Everybody loves Aya. Everybody loves Aya. And it's the one SSR that I kind of wanted and didn't get. But it is what it is. I just didn't think I was going to get lucky. Yeah. So, I mean, where is it at? Yeah. There's Aya's memories. Just sitting there collecting dust, just like this one right here. Just collecting all that dust. I think I had Favia. Or no, I have who is it? I put somebody in Aya's mech as a placeholder. I don't remember who. I think it was Favia or what's her name? I don't know. I can't remember now. I have it locked away somewhere. Just in case I ever get Aya, I can throw her in. I made sure to lock some pieces so I wouldn't accidentally augment them into other gear. So I did remember to do that. No way they put her in regular pool for... Yeah, exactly. But it is what it is. We all got Aya's mech from the loot section, but having Tasia and Rin. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that... I started late. I started the game late. Like, way late. Otherwise, I would be way further ahead than where I'm at now. But I started just as they gave us like a week. So I started a week before the banners ended, but then they extended the banners by another week. So my first week was when the banners were supposed to end, and I got Rin, and then they extended it another week, and I got Tasia. So within that time frame, I just didn't want to risk trying to go for Aya because she just didn't seem worth it. Actually, Athens, it took me a while to realize you could lock gear. I accidentally dismantled a piece that I braced. But I don't do that anymore because now all my gear is locked. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that want Schmeily. Schmeely. I actually don't know how to say that name. I'm going to go with Schmeily because it rhymes with Smiley. But anyway, yeah, I think a lot of people want her because everyone knows she's a good healer, but it's so hard to get her because at the moment you can only get her on the special recruitment banners. And if you're not summoning for Eloise, yeah, you just stuck like I am because I'm probably not going to pull for Eloise even though I could get her. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to pull. I want to save in case they pull something crazy and like go ahead and like pull out the collabs and like the other units fast. Like I don't know if they're going to rush the banners to try to get the global like caught up with the other server or not. I haven't seen anything about that, but I don't know. Oh, the swimsuit waifu. That's oh man, what's her name? Christina. You get her from doing the summer event. If you do the summer event, you'll get that skin for free. I actually haven't looked into anything like that, like what the next banner is going to be or anything. So I have no idea, if I'm being honest. Oh, I forgot what I was doing there for a minute. I forgot that I was like, how did I get the Ronin? And then I just realized I was I just realized I was still farming this. Yeah, definitely don't summon on special recruit banners for an SR character. It's not worth it. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Like if you get her while you're getting one of the summon like special recruitments that you want, then that's cool. But otherwise, don't waste crystals like going for an SR character, because then you're just kind of hurt your account. The summer event's still available, Tiffy. You can still go into it. I'm not sure what all I can show you because mine's cleared out already. I've already cleared out all the shops and stuff. But you get it from the capsule machine. Hey Shadow, I appreciate you hanging around, buddy. It was great having you here. So I'll see you next time. Yeah, definitely don't don't waste crystals for like no reason. But yeah, this right here, if you do all the challenges from the battle and stuff like that, and if you're familiar with Evertail, then make sure you set up a sweep team with one of these units depending on what chapter that you're farming, right? And then, so like if you're farming chapter number 4, try to have some of these units in it so you get extra bonuses for sweeping. And then going into them, these challenge modes will give you tokens that you can then go to the capsule machine, and you'll get all of those swimsuits back. The character you're asking me about is her right here, Christina. This is what she looks like. This girl right here. She's that girl. I guess he's suffering in the past. Yeah, I've wasted a lot of resources in this game and in other games. It happens. It just happens. Yeah, I actually like a lot of these artworks. I think Christina's original artwork is pretty cool too. One thing I do like about this, let me go in and show you. You have the CG backdrops that you can use, right? So these are all the ones that you can get from the summer event. You get Mary, Veronica, Breeze, Thallo, and Christina. So those are cool. So right now I'm just using that as my background. My mercenary team. That's my mercenary team right here. It's just my team 1 basically. Yeah, here, I'll set it to that so they can see what you're talking about. Do you have the CG background of it, or do you have the actual? Do you have this background, or do you have the actual character background? Because that's the CG background. Oh, okay. He said 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Which 3? I'm guessing not Snowy, because Snowy's the only lolly I have on there. But yeah, I actually like a lot of their designs just by themselves. They're all pretty good, even for like the regular ones. Where's she at? Audrey. Like, I think Audrey looks awesome. Oh, Tasia. So no to the Tasia. Yeah, I think a lot of these character artworks just look great. Even the commons. Like, if you look at this character right here, like, it's very well done. Like, a lot of these characters are just really well done, even though they're just common characters. That's one thing I do enjoy about the game. So you're talking about just this one? Just her regular... Like, I actually like her regular costume better than her swimsuit. Like, her regular costume looks great. That looks really awesome. They did fix a bug. There was some kind of bug with the backgrounds. Yes, I'm not sure what it was, but they did release something that they had to fix something. I'm not quite sure what it was, but yeah, whatever it was, they fixed it. Oh, Viorate. Yeah, Viorate's really good. I haven't used her. I have her in my team too, but she's excellent and she's got a really cool design too. I think probably my favorite design out of like the starting SSR characters is probably Samora. I don't have Samora, but it would probably be Samora. I haven't actually looked to see who all I'm missing. From Solveig, from what I've seen, the shotgun. I haven't tried Lee's. I haven't tried Lee's weapon, on her, but the shotgun. From everything that I've tried, the shotgun, she actually once she gets going, she charges it faster than anything else that I've like. It's not quite as fast going like starting off, but once she gets it going, she rapid fires her ultimate or her skill one, whatever you want to call it, with the shotgun. I haven't tried that though, and I'll give it a shot. I'll test it out. I don't think I've actually played Iron Saga actually. Um but hey Tiffy, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thanks. But yeah, the artwork on all of the characters are great. They really are. They didn't cheese out on it. They made all of them good. I think I'm done with all these dailies. I did this. Did the personals. Let's check my stuff here. Oh, we crashed again. Every time. Bernadette is good. She's a good character, but if she like top tier, I wouldn't say she's top tier, but she's okay. My game crashes. It doesn't like going into the Felix. Yeah, for some reason the Felix just bugs out on me every time. It's faster because she starts. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because she's gonna start shooting faster. It takes her a while to get in position with the shotgun. Yeah, I'll definitely do some tests on that. No, my computer didn't overheat. It's just a weird glitch in the game. Why did my dormitory go weird? Huh. I haven't actually paid attention to the Discord. I should probably pay more attention. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this game, and I'm getting pretty good reception on the videos. So I'll probably keep releasing the Final Gear videos because I am getting good reception on that. And I'm definitely enjoying the game. I wish there was a bigger auto function for the Felix, but other than that, it's all right. It runs better on BlueStacks 5 now that I finally upgraded to BlueStacks 5, but it's still a little buggy. You know, it is a new game and there's a lot going on with it. So I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Hopefully, you know, they'll start smoothing some of this optimization out. But overall, it's a lot of fun. The game there's a lot to do. Like the one thing is, once you get to the end game, you can kind of get stuck. So do keep that in mind, because like right now, I'm trying to get to the large scale zone number 2. So I'm pretty much stuck here because I can't quite get it. I'll try here in a minute, but I want to try and see what's in this shop here. Nothing decent. Although I could get 1,000,000 gold. That is very tempting. 1,000,000 gold. That is very tempting. No, I mean, I'm not going to, but it's very tempting. I wonder if I can auto that. I wonder if I can auto this. Guess we're gonna find out. I'm curious. I'm curious if I can auto it. Hey, I do appreciate that, Mafty. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I do think BlueStacks 5 is worth it. It seems to run a lot better than BlueStacks 4. The problem being, you can't really port everything over and just directly upgrade BlueStacks 4. So it took me a while to kind of get the courage up to download it, I guess you can say. But like, yeah. But once I kind of got over that, it worked out pretty well. I'm enjoying BlueStacks 5 a lot better than 4. Yeah, I'm just a hair under 300k. So I don't know. We'll see. My Rin is taking a beating though. Like my Rin, it's in stages like this you can really tell that I'm missing a healer. You need stickers for your car. Yeah, I would think that I can like start farming it because I really do want to try to get some of these higher level chips. If it's possible, I would really like to do that because that's definitely a good power jump. Looks like I might be able to do it. Do all of the large scales have like the one-on-one battles? Because the one-on-one challenge mode battle is pretty hard in the first stage. I actually haven't completed all the challenges. Have you, Athens? I've only completed one of the challenges. I think it's like the 3rd stage challenge I completed and got the title for, one-on-one. I think it's called one-on-one. Oh, so you can clear it. Yeah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I see. So you can't even clear this whole stage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow. So you can't even clear this whole stage without getting at least 6 or 7 tickets. I see. I see now. Okay, that makes sense. I doubt that I could beat this stage anyway. These stages are pretty brutal. 400,000? Sure, let's try. I haven't played Closer. Sonic's actually suggested me to play it. I've never actually played that game. Yeah. I mean, I've enjoyed Final Gear so far. Like, I have put some money into it. So I've definitely enjoyed my stay here. It's been a lot of fun. This seems to be going a little easier. Yeah, honestly, this game is pretty easy to do if you're free to play. That's one nice thing about it. You can put together a really strong team without even putting a dime into the game. And the unlimited tin pool that they give you, it's actually really, really forgiving, right? Because you get a guarantee. I think you get what, 2 guaranteed SRs, 1 guaranteed SSR. So you can keep pulling over and over until you get like a Solveig and a Snowy. Or honestly, you can just, probably the best thing to do would be to keep pulling until you get a Viola and a Solveig, and then it doesn't really matter which SSR you get, because you can just turn around and use a Royal Invitation to get whatever SSR you wanted. So like, it kind of depends. Like, that's what's actually kind of nice about that tin pool. Like, everybody gets caught up in who they should re-roll for, but you don't have to re-roll in this game. Like, there's no reason to re-roll. And honestly, with the Royal Invitations that you get, like the tin pool, it doesn't, like, if you pull a character that you'd end up not using, you can always get Elizabeth or Snowy or whoever you want from one of the Royal Invitations. Hey. So I probably shouldn't go any further. into this challenge mode. Is what I'm guessing here. Because I have 3 keys left. You spent $5 in chasing banners with no Yeah, I mean, the one nice thing about this game is if you save up 20,000 crystals, what is it, 19,500, you know you're going to be able to get the custom mech and you're going to be able to get the banner character. So that's what's nice about it. I think the UR characters that'll eventually come are going to cost more, but for now, like the SSR characters, you know, if you have 19,500, that's guaranteed. Yeah, no, I was just kind of curious about the challenge levels because I wasn't sure if I could even like beat them, so I'm gonna not go any further than that. I was just kind of curious. We'll say that was for science. That was for science. Yes. It'll take you a little while to get to level 60 if you're not using the kind of like the XP. I don't know if I really went over it, but you can use Evelyn's story here to really set up like a good like farming event for account experience on leads number 3, the level 50. It's not really necessary, to be honest. You don't really have to power level it. You'll get to level 60 eventually just playing the game normally, and then you'll be able to use those custom mech parts. It is kind of frustrating though, because, you know, having to wait till you level 50 or 60 to use them, but you'll get there, buddy. You'll get there, man. Well, I think that's going to wrap this up for today, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun. But my dailies are done. I don't really have much else I can do because I do need to start saving my keys and trying to get my power strong enough to clear that whole map. So I don't want to I don't want to burn too much of that and then have to pay some crystals. So it's been a lot of fun, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.